Hey, my lovely Willow Vibes Tribe members. I am Jessica from Willow Vines Intuitive Vibes, and I am here to do a quickie general reading for the sign of Libra. Hi, my lovely Libras. I hope you guys are doing well. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. Stick around. I really hope that you do stay. I would love it if you would. Thank you for all your love, support, the likes, which really do help. Subscribing helps as well if you want to be part of the Willow Vibes Tribe, you know. And for your donations, they mean the world to me. They help me out tremendously. And for those of you who have joined me over on Patreon, I am thinking about doing those sexy fantasy reads more often, and I can be more open and I can be more lax with my language and stuff over on Patreon. So I'll do little teaser clips for YouTube, but the extended or full reading of those will be over on Patreon. I think I might do that minimum of once a month, probably more, because those are fun. But anyways, join me over there. Any denomination, increase, decrease at any time, cancel at any time, no obligation to you, and it's a monthly membership. So you sign up, you know, you make your one payment, you can view old videos, like prior readings, anything I post. I don't have tiers, so you get it all. Anyways, and I do have openings for personals, so just email me. My email's in the box below. I will gladly read for you. I still gotta post my reviews and all that stuff because I always get really positive, great feedback about how accurate my readings are. So I want y'all to know, hearing it from other clients, other people such as yourself. So anyways, let's dive into this. Seems a minute 48 was wasted on intro shit, you know what I'm saying? The first thing I want to say is this month, basically, I mean, this can be within a week, 1 to 2 weeks time, but overall, for, I guess we'll say for the beginning of September, it's all about decisions, decisions, decisions. I've seen the Two of Wands twice. I kind of feel like it's basically you guys will be faced with decisions, and you might not know what to do because there is the Two of Pentacles here anyway. So you might be like, who do I choose? Which direction do I go in? Some of you could be at the fork in the road, like this job, that job, working for a corporation, company, whatever, or going on my own. Should I turn this hobby into a career? You know, things like that. You know, is this person good for me? Should I go back to a past person X or whatever? Should I make this situation work, rekindle things, stay in the relationship I'm in for those of you who are partnered? Or should I move on to new love? Should I be by myself? Like, you know, there's like instead of a fork, you've got like a three-way. So you can either go it alone, like I'm not ready for love right now, go backwards, you know, to a past person, or move forward with somebody new. So, and I feel like somebody new would be somebody you know, just you didn't date them. But there are new options, you know, of people you don't know if you put yourself out there. But I feel like I'm talking to people that don't want to do the online dating gig. It's like, that's just not for me. You could have had bad luck with it in the past, and maybe that's why. But you'll be faced with a lot of decisions, and I feel like these are life-changing decisions for whoever you are and whoever will be faced with these choices. It's almost like every time you turn around, it's going to be like, I have to make another fucking choice? What the hell? It's just so that you can line up, you can line up your life for your future self, basically. You're paving the way to victory and success, which is coming in, because I wrote down, cha-ching, no worries, worry no more. So if you're worried about your finances, I wouldn't be worried about it because money is coming in. For those of you who are concerned about losing your job, not because you suck at your job or anything like that, because I don't feel like anyone's getting fired, at least for who I'm reading for. It would be like the company's downsizing, so layoffs could be in the foreseeable future, or a company is, you know, closing their doors or something. If you find yourself in a situation like that, especially if you've been with said company for a long time, you know, years, we'll say, because it's different for everyone, don't worry. You will always have enough. You will be okay. You're gonna have more than enough. And I feel like whether you find another job or not, you're gonna be blessed. So it's like long overdue success or long overdue money. Like, I feel like I'm talking to somebody who's very generous. You're very giving, and the universe is gonna be giving that back to you. So Don't worry about your finances. Also, if you do find yourself in that situation, you know, where layoffs or the business is going under, closing their doors at your location or just completely, you will find another job if that's what you want to do. And it will be better than where you're at. I feel like the pay will be better. The benefits will be better. Less stress as well. So, but you'll be faced with two options. I feel like you'll have multiple options when it comes to careers, like different jobs. This is mainly for what I just said, you know, if you're facing a layoff or if the company is like closing down or closing its doors. You'll have many options because of your experience. Like you have a beautiful resume, we'll just put it that way. I feel like you'll have multiple options, but it will come down to two, and it'll come down to two. Go with your gut instinct. I feel like the one that seems too good to be true is. So if somebody's fluffing it up, making it sound friggin' amazing, like both options, like these two main options, they both sound good, but one sounds like, wow, this is a dream come true. Like, I can't even believe this is happening to me. You can't believe it because you shouldn't. The other one that's not as like shiny and glittery is actually a better fit for you, is what I'm feeling. So just trust yourself, trust your gut, and remember, if something seems too good to be true, maybe go the other way. So that's what I feel with that. Decisions. Don't worry, you will have the strength to, you know, push through and make the right choice. Because I feel like, Libra, you always want to keep the scales balanced. You want to be fair. And in doing so, a lot of the times you think of others, like, you know, how would this affect my family, my friends, my partner, whether you're partnered or not, my future partner, whatever. It's thinking about everyone except for yourself. You need to start thinking more about you, your wants, needs, desires, what makes you happy, because in the end, that's where you're going to find that inner strength to make the right choice for yourself. You don't always need to be strong either. So if you're the backbone in the family, in the relationship, even if you're single, like this is just how you are in relationships, it's okay to be weak every now and again. It's okay to ask for help. It's okay to not be perfect all the time, you know? That could be a lesson for some of you, like perfectionism, you know, everyone's flawed, and it's okay if you're tired, you know? But stop putting others ahead of yourself. I mean, it's great to be fair and to give to other people. Don't ever, you know, let that side of yourself go completely. But I feel like for years, your whole damn life, for years and years and years, you have always cared too much about what other people think. And, you know, if I make this move, is it going to upset so-and-so? Who cares, you know? Talk to that person about it, especially if it's a family issue or whatever, or within love relationships, especially if you're partnered. Obviously, you know, include your spouse or partner in these life-changing decisions, but, you know, you need to do things for you. It's your life. You know, you matter. Your feelings matter too. So when you're making these decisions, you know, it's okay to tell people off, especially if you don't want to interact with them in any way, shape, or form. Use head over heart. Don't get too much in your emotions when making these decisions, even in love, because sometimes our heart can lie to us. Sometimes our feelings, our emotions can get, you know, can get us carried away. So you could have water in your chart, especially, like you could have like a Scorpio and Venus, or a water sign in Venus or something like that, or in your moon, like a water moon, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio, something. I'm not really sure, but I feel like some of you have that, not all of you. Blue is very significant, blue and purple. Pay attention to those colors. That's all about psychic abilities, you know, spirituality, intuition. So follow your intuition, but be logical, be smart. That's where this strength is going to come in. Be strong enough to make smart decisions. I feel like this is more pertaining to love. And it's funny because I feel like you do use you use your head a lot. Like, you are very logical. You overthink the shit out of things sometimes. Air signs do that anyways. Libras don't do it as much as like a Gemini, for example. But, you know, we have multiple signs in our chart, so it builds our personality, and we do whatever. But yeah, this does have to do with love because we have the Lovers here. If you have to choose between two people, I want to say don't take the practical route, but be smart. So it's like, take your feelings into consideration, ignore other people's feelings. So if you have to choose between two people, for example, and the past and new. So say an ex wants to come back, but you care about that person, but you're not in love with that person. Like, you don't want to hurt their feelings. Maybe you're involved in a situation with them because you're going through a divorce or a separation, or that's already happened. You stayed friends with this person. So if you have to move away from them, you don't want to hurt their feelings, but because they love you or something. But you're in love with somebody else, and it almost seems like this would be a lot of work. You are strong enough to go through that situation, the one that would be a lot of work, because I feel like it would be more beneficial in the end. Ultimately, you would be happier, you would feel fulfilled on multiple levels. But I also feel like it is the smarter choice to go with the one that doesn't seem so logical, and you know that. Don't repeat history. Be strong enough to walk away from the past and have your new beginning. And don't overthink the shit out of the situation, especially if you've been waiting a while for your love interest to come around. So this new person that's not so new, you just never dated them. I feel like, you know, you have thought this situation to death. You know what you want, and you need to start going for it. Basically, you need to get out of your head and start taking action on the things that you want. You know, time is running up. Your wish fulfillment is here. It's staring you straight in the face. Like, I just want to say, it's looking at you right fucking now. It's not an illusion. If you think this person has many options, I mean, I feel like you have many options, and maybe your love interest does too, but I feel like someone doesn't have as many options as they claim. So if you're thinking that your love interest is kind of a fuck boy, fuck girl, or they could just choose anyone and they entertain all the options except for you, I feel like that's a load of bologna and Cheez-Its right there. I feel like this person has been waiting for you too, just so you know. You're their wish fulfillment. If they're normally a beer drinker, they're switching to wine because the grapes are ripe finally. I feel like it's time for you and somebody to make wine. You're gonna be really happy. But yeah, you are strong enough to move forward with this person and deal with the headache that comes along with it, because I don't feel like the headache is with that person. I feel like it's with the people around the situation. So your past person that, you know, it's the practical choice, but it's the boring choice and it's the loveless choice, that person might get a little upset. Your love interest could be dealing with a similar situation, or have baby mama, baby daddy, you know, bullshit on the side too. And it's just easier to do this. Sometimes the easy route is not the good one. It's not the right choice, you know? So just be smart about the decisions that you're making. You're unstoppable and you're untouchable right now. So if you're worried about, I just posted about stalkery and karmics and stuff. If you're worried about a stalker, unhealthy people, you know, rivalries, because we do have that here, don't worry about it. You are protected. You're divinely protected, and you know how to protect yourself. You also have people around you who care about you deeply and won't allow anything bad to happen to you, so keep that in mind. Your love interest is dreaming of you just like you're dreaming of them. I feel like you guys speak in the 5D, so you two are actually coming together in the dream space. I feel like you know that you want that you and this person are going to be together forever. It's almost like I feel like for a lot of you, your next relationship is your last relationship. Like, I feel like that's why it's so important to make the right choice, and it's coming up. If you thought you missed an opportunity with this person, you didn't. They're coming back around, or you're returning to them, something like that, flip-flop, vice versa, whatever. Peace of mind is coming. Don't worry. I feel like somebody is worrying a lot. It might not be you. It could be your love interest, but there's a lot of stress in this situation. Someone could be stressed out about their finances, or you know, their job ending. Like, what am I gonna do? Don't worry, you will come to a place of peace and harmony really soon. I feel like by the end of the year, a Christmas gift to you is going to be a breath of fresh air. You can breathe again, you can relax. Those 10 of wands are gonna go right off your back, you know, because someone's gonna be there to pick it off your shoulders. So if you're feeling like the weight of the world is resting on your shoulders, don't worry. You're not gonna be doing it alone for much longer. If you are, beware. Okay, so when it comes to love, there's the Two of Pentacles, and it's flexibility. So I feel like you need to learn to be flexible with your time, you know, where you put your focus ultimately. So because I kind of feel like I'm talking to somebody who is like work, work, work and no play, love, love, love and no work. Like, it's I'm all in one area, but I can't seem to multitask. I feel like you do multitask in whatever you're doing, but it's like I'm 1,000% committed to this, that, or the other, and I have no time for love. I have no time for this, you know. Make sure that you are making time for yourself, so that you can get, you know, put yourself out there so you can meet somebody. But if you already have somebody in mind, you need to make time for them, or they need to do this with you. So this could be the hang up with your love interest. If you are making time for people, or you would, your love interest is learning how to balance life, work, love, you know. It's like you can have it all. You just need to share your time with multiple you need to make time for multiple things in your life. It's not going to wear you thin. It's not going to stress you out or burn you out, basically, like you might think. That's especially in love. So I feel like someone's finally figuring out that they can have it all, or that's what you're doing or needing to do. And then in work, rivalry, the Five of Wands. There could be conflict at work. I feel like some of you might deal with conflict on the regular at work. So you could work in human resources or something like that, where people come to you with their problems. You could be a guidance counselor, or I don't know. I feel like I'm putting fires out everywhere, and that's just the name of the game. That's just what you do. But I feel like there's just more bullshit than normal going on right now, or there will be this month, and it's just like, will you guys just shut the fuck up? Like, I feel like you just want to put a closed sign on your door and tell everyone to go handle it themselves. Like, we're supposed to be adults here. Why are we acting like fucking 5-year-olds, you know? So in work, there could be conflict. I don't feel like it's conflict with you. I just feel like some of you are, that's what you do for work. You deal with conflict. There is someone at your job that you don't like, where you work currently, and they don't fucking like you either, but you guys are like kind of two-faced with one another. Like, I mean, you have to put on that professional face and pretend. I feel like you do it really well. This person might actually think that you like them, like you guys could be friends. I don't know, you're better than them. Even if they are in a higher position than you, you know the job better than them, and they don't like that. Or that's how you're feeling about somebody, but I feel like they're feeling that way about you. Don't worry. You don't really have to deal with that person much, and you won't have to deal with them for much longer, especially if you leave the company, which I do see a new job for a lot of you, especially in that department. But if you are, if you own your own business, or if you're thinking about going into business for yourself, do it alone. Do not partner with anybody, because I feel like there's a snake in the grass. There's somebody who doesn't fucking like you, okay? They want to partner with you. This is also that two-faced energy. It could be where it's coming in as well. this person is acting like your friend, or like you two would work really well together, but you wouldn't. And I feel like your gut is telling you that, or it will when this person approaches you. I did get the name Mariah or Marie, something like that. That could be the problematic person, or that could be you. I'm not sure who is who here, but I did get that name. So it's definitely an M name. That could be their middle name even. But I feel like if that name resonates with you, don't partner with anybody. Go it alone. You'll be more successful on your own, because this person only wants to partner up with you to take your ideas and basically compete with you. So they're gonna have their hand in two different pots. They'll be in your pot and they'll be in their own, and they're gonna take from you and put it in theirs so that they look better, so that they're more successful and they can beat you, just so you know. So if you own your own business, or you're thinking about that, do it by yourself, at least for the time being, because anyone this year that approaches you, they're not on your level, even if they seem to be. So it's basically, things are not as they seem. They could be a little warped or backwards. It's like if you're looking at someone in a, not a negative light, but like in love, if you're looking at someone like, oh, I really want to be with you, but all these problems, it's not as bad as it seems. It's something like that. So I feel like there's an illusion. Your perception is changing. There we go. Or it needs to. So when it comes to the self, when it comes to you, your soul, your life path, whatever, we have the Two of Cups, relationships. I do feel like you love anyways, but you love other people, or there's someone in particular, like if you're dating someone now, or the person you want to date, you are truly madly deeply in love with your current partner, or this person, your love interest. You have no problem giving love. I feel like you do show your love in a different way, in a not, I guess it's not a traditional way, in an untraditional way. But when you love hard, and you take care of those that you love, but you don't always take care of yourself. This is about self-love. So you need to focus on you, what makes you happy, take your feelings into consideration, because it's not all about your current partner or future partner or your friends, family, whatever. Everyone knows that you can love them and take care of them, but you need to show yourself that you can take care of you. And I'm not saying that you don't love yourself, because I don't feel like you hate yourself, but there are things about you that you don't like. Some of you might want to lose weight, but you don't feel committed enough to the weight loss journey, or I want that quick fix, let's do it now. Some things do take time. Learn to love the skin that you're in, because you're beautiful no matter what size you are. And when the time is right and when you're ready, you'll do it. You don't want it bad enough if you're not willing to stick to something, basically. I feel like the flaws that you see, nobody else sees. Okay? Now is your time. It's time to make a choice and move forward. A lot of you have spiritual gifts that you're unaware of. Some of you are waking up to these gifts, or questioning it, like, wow, I thought that and then it happened. Or you're predicting things that, and noticing it, like, oh, I dreamt that, and then, now it's happening. Deja vu, I feel like that's happening, and it is something that you should move forward with. If you're thinking about moving forward with some type of spiritual practice, do it. I feel like you'll be pleasantly surprised, and you're more gifted than you even realize. There are some of you that don't think you have any spiritual gifts, but you do. And you'll start seeing that you are very powerful. You have all the tools you need to make any situation work. I feel like you're like a master at multitasking, because he's got a bunch of shit going on, but you're a master at disguising your pain too. So if you have any problems going on at home or around you, friends or family, if there is a rivalry going on, no one would ever know. You put on a very good show. You're very magical. We have the Ten of Cups. Yeah, you're very good at hiding your feelings. I feel like you're in love with somebody. If you're not dating someone, obviously if you're dating them, you're in love with them. Well, not obviously, but anyways, I feel like there's someone that you do have deep feelings for that you keep it hidden. No one would know. Your manifestations are coming to light. You're going to be emotionally fulfilled. And I feel like you're going to be shocked when the things that you're praying for come into your reality, basically. But there is somebody that makes your heart skip a beat, and no one would ever know it. I feel like your person hides it well as well, because it does have to do with love. You've been waiting on someone. Yeah, because we have the priest and the priestess. It's funny because I feel like if you're working with your spiritual gifts, or if you're a very spiritual person, or you read tarot or do anything like that, you're very good at it. And I feel like your love interest is just as magical as you, but they're fucking terrified of your gifts. But they don't realize that they have the same damn gifts. They just receive information in a different way. I do feel like if your person has been blocked off and fearing this connection and not moving it forward, and you've been waiting for them, maybe they've been very cold and detached, or kind of emotionless communication between the two of you, that's going to be changing. This person wears a good mask, or you do. But I feel like there's a lot of shifts coming up. This person's going to actually show you emotion, and you're going to be like, wow, you saw it coming, but it's still going to be shocking to you. They're trying to figure out how to balance it all, how to make this connection work and keep whatever's going on in their life going. Whatever doesn't work out wasn't meant to work out. Just know that. So if you partner up with this person, you guys, start dating or whatever, and then some projects or people, they start falling to the wayside, don't go running back to pick them up. They're not supposed to be around you. Anyone that goes away and stays away, keep them at bay, basically. But yeah, you do have love coming in. Don't give up. Your new beginning is here, which is amazing. That's what I have for you. Hopefully it helps. I love you long time. Peace.